I have to eat before I expire. Alexa, turn purple ball to white. That's not gonna work, is it? Swear to God. Swear the fuck to God. Hi. Okay. I am so fucking hungry. I could just about eat my own fist. And I'm going to try not to make a complete and total mess of myself. Mm-hmm. That's right. Try not to make a mess of myself. I'm going to try to be really careful. I'm going to be really, really fucking careful. Hi. I'm just so hungry. But I wanted to come on and go live with you guys before it got too much later. I don't think I've eaten anything all day. I just don't eat. It's just a pain in the ass, you know? It's like, eat. All the time. Eat. All the time. There we go. Thanks. I just had to set up the chat properly. Save that bitch. Come on now. And there we go. Okay. What's up, Edgar? I don't know, but I know you would. How you doing? I am so flippin' hungry. I'm gonna have to eat right now. What's been going on, bro? How's your day been? Knowing that we're gonna have a powerhouse president that the entire world fears. We're no longer the goddamn laughing stock. Can't be a superpower if you're not powerful, right? Hi, everybody. You're awfully quiet tonight. Welcome in. Come on. I'm just eating because I don't eat. And then right before I'm about to die, I eat something. So just come on in. Hey, babe, I'm just eating a steak. I picked up a T-bone, stuck that bitch in the air fryer, split it with my little homie out there, and we live another day. Right? We live another day. Whether you like that or not. Do you remember me from last time? It's funny when people come in and say that. What if I say no? Well, how you guys doing? Ouch. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, that's my dog on the cup. And how are you? Welcome back. Thanks for dropping on by. Jarvis. Let me move this so I can more easily see the thing. There we go. Yeah, I have a hard time eating sometimes, you know? And then, like everybody else, you know, the holidays is such good food. As long as I don't start eating a ton of sugar, I won't go crazy in the holidays. It's the sugar that gets me on that, where I'm just constantly eating. Name a car for an edit. How about a Pontiac Fiero? Pontiac Fiero. Remember those little motherfuckers? So guess what, you guys? I'm not dying of cancer, and I'm not pregnant. Thank you. Thank you. We're celebrating. Celebrating with a steak. I thought about having a cocktail, but I don't really drink, so. We're going to smoke a bong in just a minute. Let's give it a go. Which one? Where's that my members? Hold on, I need to call in my members. 1 second. Don't go anywhere. I'm just going to change it for a second. Okay, that should help. It should alert my members that there's a stream. Hi, Henry. How are you, babe? I'm doing pretty well, you guys. Have you ever just taken an IV out of your own arm and walked out of the hospital? I did that. I was surprised how much it fucking bled. I wasn't expecting that. And I didn't get a drop on my clothes. What are they thinking, you know? Why'd they just leave you sitting there for like an hour? Yeah, seriously. Hey, Hannah, I'm not dying of cancer and I'm not pregnant. So I'm eating a steak and imagining having a martini. But they left me sitting there. They were going to do some other stuff. And they left me sitting there so fucking long, I just removed my own IV and left. No, it didn't hurt, but it did bleed a lot. I mean, it's nice to know, right? I mean, I still don't know why I feel the way I do right there. And they were going to do some, other tests and scans and looking, and it just went on so long that I was like, I got to get the fuck out of this place. Hannah Camille. Hi. Hmm. So, I mean, it's good to know that. And it is interesting, though, because I told you I had a positive pregnancy test, and he said that even if your body shuts down, you'll still have those pregnancy hormones because the placenta, blah, 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 blah. So, I mean, at this point, I guess not. I guess there probably wasn't. He was pretty sure. He's like, yeah, you would have shown some signs. You would have the hormones. Even if it's a mist, you'd still have the hormones. So it wasn't a thing, apparently. That's good to know. Well, all I know is that I'm not dying of cancer, and I'm not, nor was I. And I'm good with that. That knowledge is enough for me right now. You know what I mean? Let's smoke. And it was, obviously not ideal. I ended up having to go to the ER because there was no other way just to make it happen. Excuse me. What happened this morning? I'm not sure what you're talking about, honey. There was no drama. If you're talking about Drew, I think he was just having some sensitivities, and that's totally fine. And you not wanting to like feed into it and stuff because you haven't done anything. I mean, it's kind of like he's blowing it a little out of proportion. But he's also sitting in like like a high stress environment where it's been like flooding and landsliding and stuff. So he might be very like feeling very for a lot of different reasons even. So I would just I know you're a good girl. I know you're smart, and I know you're not going to like take it too seriously, but just don't take it too seriously. That's his thing. And he's obviously, it's struck a chord with him. And you and I don't really know what that is from exactly. Do you really think it's his neighbor saying, well, I did this and I did that and I did this? No. I mean, did you guys have plans to like ruin each other's families and get together or something? So I'm glad that I thought you handled it beautifully, honey. Very, very graceful. Yeah, it was a little bit like, but what happened was he obviously had way stronger feelings than he realized. So he's on a journey right now. He's learning something. Hannah, I completely agree. Completely agree. And I think everybody was in agreement with that. I think everybody was kind of like, interesting. Because I don't think I think that everybody was just thinking it was just like a cute puppy love. But apparently he was not. And sometimes things like that do turn into real things. But it's only when you've had discussions and like no one's going to get hurt. And it's not even to that point. You guys are chat friends. So I thought you were beautifully graceful about it, honey. Naya, hun, what's your question, babe? I can feel it coming. What is it, baby? You want to do some drama? Are we gonna do some drama, honey? That was a little weird, wasn't it? He just laid it all out there. And maybe he felt like he was painting himself in a weird way on the chat by showing so much interest, and he needed to clarify it with the chat that he felt like, so that he knew nobody was sitting in judgment of him, maybe. Because he went to his friends and he was talking about you. So, Sir Richard the Lionheart, great day for the world. How are you, honey? Are you happy? Naya, what is it, honey? I promise. Look. I don't know what that means, babe. When it comes to Mr. Lionheart, I don't know what you're talking about. Who's going to smoke with me if I can manage to get this loaded? He did save them? Okay, I have no idea what you mean. Is this something that I'm just not knowing and other people know about, or are you just being cryptic? Mark. I've been in love with 2 men named Mark in my life. Pretty interesting. They were very, very different from one another, though. Okay, hold on, Naya. Okay, so I used to have this friend Lillian who was my best friend, and when we were friends, she used to talk bad about this girl that she now hangs out with, and I warned the girl that she hangs out with. That she used to talk bad about her and I had to give her dirty looks and then apologize because I was really never let her express her feelings. Okay, I just don't know how it has anything to do with you that they're friends. Okay. Honey, take a Tylenol and fuck that bitch. Go get some better friends. And I'm serious. I know that sounds too simple, but literally any adult is going to tell you that. Hi, Alan. Go take a Tylenol and tell that bitch to fuck herself. The reason I tell you to take one Tylenol is because it makes the pain of social rejection go away. But you have to be really careful not to abuse it. Where in the heck is my incense? I'm just going to have to spray a little perfume because it smells like steak in my room. Ellen, how'd it go today, honey? How did it go today, Alan? Doobie doobie. Monkey, how are you, honey? I've been wondering about you. I've been wondering how you is. I was like, Monkey must be doing pretty good if he's not hanging out here with us. Must be out having fun. What? Why? Babe, what happened? What happened, mine? Oh, honey, why? Listen, you don't have to speak in third person, babe. Mark will never be back again. Oh, listen, girl, you need to just go find a new friend group. Don't hang out with people who don't want to hang out with you. And don't wonder why. Don't worry about it. Just move on. Yeah, Hannah, I don't think you need to do anything at all. He'll probably come on and be like, you know what, I was feeling funky. It's all good. Yeah, don't even bring it up again, babe. It's fine. Don't even bring it up again. I don't think anyone else will really think about it too much for that matter. And I think if they do, they kind of resonate. I know you're about 12, honey. I'm aware of that. I can tell. Adults don't have these problems. Well, not mature adults. 4 days in the hospital. So, Monkey, what happened? First or second mark? You're mark number 3, but I'm not in love with you. The first mark was amazing. The second mark was a lying groomer. And I don't know you. Thank you, Hannah. Do like me and go, bye, bitch. That's it. Just ignore her. Who fucking cares? And you were a trio. Guess what? You give it time. Give it time. That's all. You'll find out. If you're a good friend and the other girl's a good friend that she was talking shit on, then the two of you will end up being good friends. Just give it time. Yep. I'm lucky, I guess, because I don't prioritize friendships. And it doesn't mean that friendships aren't amazing, but it means I don't prioritize them. If they are not going to be healthy, they can go away. Yes, I did, Monkey. Wait, I think I did. Oh, wait. Oh, Naya. Huh. How about don't look at her anymore, honey? You won't know that she's giving you dirty looks. I know it hurts when someone rejects you, but really, you already know she's not a good friend. Okay? She's mad at you because you outed her. She's trying to intimidate you because you outed her as a creep to this girl that she's friends with now. That's why she's glaring at you, because you have integrity. Okay? Glare back. Or don't look at her so you won't see it even. Just don't fucking look at her. I'm sorry. I'm not very good when it comes to stuff like this because I just don't have the same kinds of concerns, because if someone doesn't want to hang out with me, you know whose loss that is? It's not mine. Oh, honey, Alan, I'm so happy for you. Oh, Carfy, that's sweet. Buddy and Shadow are doing quite well. Thank you, honey. Monkey, you don't know that I went out to Mount Shasta and Napa, do you? I took some amazing photos. You don't know anything about that, do you, honey? Yeah, Hannah, that's so true. That's so true. Just find yourself another friend, honey. And you know what? Go be friends with the girl that no one else wants to be fucking friends with. Because you know what? She's going to be the best friend you've ever had. You know what I mean? That girl or guy that doesn't have any fucking friends, nobody wants to be friends with them, they're going to be the best friend. They're probably the funniest person. They're probably just the coolest, funniest, best fucking friend. We're not talking about Hannah, although you can still be friends with Hannah. We're talking about Naya here. What was I just going to do? Tracy, I remind you so much of your favorite aunt. That's cute. That's cute. How are y'all doing since, oh, I know what I was going to do. Monkey, I was going to show you some pictures if you want to see them. Oh, I've got to remind you guys, this is hashtag artistic, hashtag documentary, hashtag educational. So nudity is allowed. This is one of the shots I did with Mount Shasta behind me. See, back there is Mount Shasta. Okay, that's one of them. Hold on, I'm looking for another one. Honey, what are you asking me, Alan? You said, Jen, are you okay with yourself today? Are you asking what happened? I am not pregnant and I do not have cancer. That's all I know. So you go get some sleep, honey. Were you checking on me? I'm very happy for you, Alan. I cannot wait to hear how it goes. I would love to see some pictures. But thanks for checking in, honey. Yeah, I would say that's a relief. I would honestly, Alan, the most relieving part is that it's not with someone I don't want it to be with. And then the next relieving part is I'm 54, so maybe it's time for me to go have fun with my life. I don't know. It's not like I didn't before I had kids. You know, I didn't have kids until I was 34 and 40, and now now they're grown, and my youngest one is 14 and a half, and now I'm just supposed to do what? So, I guess, Mark, I took some beautiful photos. Let's see another one. Why would you judge? I mean, art is beautiful. What are you judging? This one's cute. Can you see Mount Shasta there in the background? That's sunrise on Mount Shasta. So these pictures that I took, now they're videos and they need to be edited. The pictures need to be perfected and edited. The merchandise needs to be made. The pictures need to be posted. The videos need to be posted. And that's the work that I'm pretty much doing right now. Although I will admit I spent a fair amount of time today just trying to find out what's going on with me. So now that I know nothing's going on with me, oh, thanks, Mark. There are many more. I did so many great photo shoots in different gorgeous locations, you know, and it's not like I'm doing like porno shoots or anything like that. This is just artistic. And I sat in the car for a very long time on the live stream going, what do I wear? What do I wear? And I'm like, you guys, let me get off of here and figure out what to wear. I'm never going to do these photo shoots. And then after like another hour of trying to fucking figure it out, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to wear anything. These are nudes. Some of them. Yes, honey, he's doing great. He's one of the biggest YouTubers now. You know that, right? Let's see, what else can I find for you guys? I will admit, I did some for me on the potty. I did a couple of other little racy ones too. But I did just have a lot of fun doing these photos. Let me find another couple ones for you guys. Like this one. This is a great shot, guys. Tell me you don't love this. Thank you, Alan. I do see that. Thank you. So I had a great time. There's so many good shots. So many good shots. I'll show you the one that I actually went to get. This is the shot. This was the very first photo shoot. And this is the shot that I saw when I drove by, and I stopped and I did this right here. Monkey, you mean Aaron. Aaron is from Georgia. Alan is currently in Spain. You guys like this one? That's me, honey. That's from the photo shoot I just did. Remember, hashtag artistic, hashtag documentary, hashtag educational. TGM, I don't know you. Why would I make you a moderator? Look at how many moderators I've got. I don't need another one. Tree work. So there's so many good pictures though. I mean, just honestly. And then just some other like cute ones that I did just like in downtown Napa, for example, Halloween. Let me see if I can find one. Oh, I love this one. This series is so fun. Actually, it goes back. It's backwards. Hold on. Hey, Gotti. I'm just showing some of the photos from the trip. Can I make this? Yeah, I can. There's actually a pretty cool one that I'll show you right. It's coming. Yeah, I camped up a few different places. Isn't that cool? It's just so lucky that I was wearing those colors. Obviously, I couldn't plan this. Huh, interesting. There, so. And then this is from the one where I went out, way in the fuck out on the beach. And I couldn't get far enough away from the camera without falling off the cliff. And I couldn't move the camera back because I was just on kind of this little part. Remember, hashtag artistic, hashtag documentary, hashtag educational. I thought I was smiling. I like totally wasn't smiling. Of course, you guys remember this is the spot where, oh, this is the video. Oh, I go here. This is where, I think this is, oh, never mind. That's not, let me see. Oh, this is the video from, oh, here we go. This is the last shot I did. I mean, it wasn't the last shot. It was the one that I did on video with you guys. No, that was naked up there on the beach. Yeah, that was nude. A lot of them were nude. And I got bit the fuck up, man. I was covered in welts. But they went away really, really fast. It didn't itch me at all after that. Like a few minutes later, it didn't itch. But it was dark. And it was like this really deep, like dark brown sand. And it was wet and it was deep. and I can hear the ocean, but I can't tell how far away it is. And it's dark, and it's getting darker and darker quickly. And I had Shadow, his leather harness on, so I had the rigid harness with the handle and his leash and my camera, and I'm like trying to live stream talking to you guys. Remember, if you were there, sand fleas. I fell in order not to fall off the cliff, because I fell on top of Shadow in order not to fall off the cliff, and then I fell into the weeds in order not to fall off of onto Shadow and push him off the edge too. I mean, it wouldn't have been that far of a drop, but it would have been pretty nasty, because I was naked. So then on the way back, it was so weird because I look up over and I'm live streaming, and I look up over the ridge, and it's twilight. How you can see it's like the black ridge and the dark blue sky. And I see this huge deer standing up there just staring at me. And it's just a deer. It's not going to come eat me or anything, but it was still just, I'm being watched. Yeah, so I made it back to the car, you know. And Shadow, of course, would alert me if there was humans around. I would definitely know. If some human was nearby, he would definitely smell them. And if anybody was coming near us, he would freak the fuck out. 7 minutes. Frank, you are just the man. I'm going to give Frank like a little binga-bonga. So, Alan, I think each trip will have its own calendar. So it'll be the Shasta trip calendar. And I think there will be different levels of that. Like you can buy the one that has like the very best shots. There's some maybe that won't be nude, some that will be clothed, some that will be, maybe some that will be signed and dated, limited edition only. Like I'm thinking the very best photos are limited edition. I'd like to make maybe posters. The one of them where I'm laying on the log in the yellow, I'm thinking of doing an actual painting of that one and selling it one day. I don't know. But I'm definitely thinking like some of the scenery and beautiful ones could be on a mug. You know, you wrap it out around a mug, but you'd have to look really close in some of them to see me, wouldn't you? So, you know, guilty pleasure, you could be having your drink with me there and no one's really going to see it unless they look really fucking close. Just a thought. So just thinking full body, yeah, sure, why not? Sure. I like the one of me in shadow walking towards you. An exotic version of a calendar. Interesting. Okay. Cool, cool, Hannah. The log picture, the picture with a shadow. Oh, the picture with shadow, the Shasta one with the, okay. Yeah, Hannah, you're so open-minded, girl. I thank you because those are nude, and a lot of girls would be like, what you doing, old lady? And then the one in front of the race truck, the leather pants, thank you. I like those too, yeah. Edgy, editorial. There is something special to me about the one with the logs. Yeah, I like the logs, pine. And do you like just the one with the wood or do you like the truck? Because I'm wearing the green and white and the truck is green and white. Like, what the fuck? But I was thinking Shadow does, doesn't he? And Shadow's in a lot of the pictures, then you can't see him. The log picture, he's in that photo and you can't see him really at all. He's just so invisible. But just anything I think about today, I was thinking about maybe a sweatshirt and take one of the poses and just completely do it in art, like an artistic version of it where you can't maybe even tell quite what it is unless you've seen the original photo. And then you're like, oh, but if you didn't see the original photo, you'd be like, what's that a design of? I can't really tell what it is. So I'm an artist, so it's not going to be hard for me to figure it out. All the stuff I just did, I've done professionally for other people and for myself. I've modeled, I've taught modeling. I've done hair and makeup professionally. I've photographed professionally. I've modeled professionally. I've edited. I've done all the stuff that I just did. I've done all of it professionally. And now doing it myself. Thank you, Frank. Doing it myself, for this purpose now in life is so incredibly empowering that I do plan to teach anybody how to do it and do a digital course. And I'll do a digital course on not only how to produce this type of content for yourself, but how to pose. You know, Hannah, it's like being nude in nature is the most natural, beautiful thing there is. It's the most natural, beautiful, artistic thing there is. I was wearing clothes in some of them because I had to, but they would have been so. I don't. Could you still hear me, or you just couldn't see me, or I don't. Could you still hear me, or you just couldn't see me, or would both? It's time to smoke. Yes, Alan. I was thinking like travel mug, wrap it around the mug. People buy mugs and t-shirts and hoodies more than anything else. Those are the big sellers. So. And so then I'll do another trip and more calendars from just that trip. And then if excuse me, and then maybe one day combine the trips that I do in 1 year, like the best shots from each trip, like literally, and maybe you guys vote on that shit. Like, what's the best shot from the trips? What goes in this calendar and stuff. But I do have to be careful with the photos. That's why I've been only showing the photos and not posting too many of them because I only want them available in hard copy form, not digital form at first, because if they're in digital form, then people can just make their own shit and whatever. Honey, I did, but it was dark. I saw that you like to do nature, lighting, storms, fall season, Halloween pictures. Yeah, that's super cool stuff. And Hannah's done boudoir. Made her feel better about myself. Enjoyed doing them. I think that's beautiful that you are just, that you love yourself. Just love yourself. Explore, have fun. So I am going to cut it short, shorter than normal tonight, just because I am darn tired. Wall art. Yes, Alan, absolutely, absolutely. Absolutely. And why can't you pick your design and put it on whatever you want to? Like, here's the picture you want to use. What do you want to make? Go ahead and make it. right? But if someone requests something that they want, I'll do a custom design. For sure. But anyway, I'm really, really tired. We've been on for almost an hour, and that's probably pretty good for me right now. I've had a really long, weird day, you guys. Did I tell you I removed my own IV and left that, just walked out? I don't know. It's been weird. And then I just went and walked around the grocery store real slow, just buying stuff that was like buy one, get one. I was just like, my mind was in very much like, I'm not going to think one way or the other. I'm not going to have feelings one way or the other. I'm not, for like so long because I couldn't get a real answer. And so after I went and got a real answer, I really just need to go walk around kind of like, and just let it sink back in that I'm just a woman in the world. And that's fine. That's a good thing to be at my stage and what I'm doing with my life. No, they were good. They were okay. Oh, honey, Hannah, I love you, girl. You are so special. Pines, that's beautiful. I hope that you're posting some of this. Do you post anything on your channel? It would be lovely to have you just do a video of a photo shoot. Like when I was sitting there, when we were at Bodega Bay and the couple went out there, the crab fisherman with his new girlfriend, and you guys were watching me take pictures of them. I would love to see that kind of video of you doing a photo shoot. That would be really, really cool. Well, I love you guys. Hey, I'll see you in the morning. Okay, y'all. I love you so much. Thank you for being the kind of friends I can just really tell anything to. And that when I freak out on someone who I've warned and is being a fucking asshole, who sent me an email and threatened me, by the way, that you guys are like, she had it coming. Thank you, Alan. I think you are right. And then tomorrow, remind me and I'll read you the email that I received, being threatened with toxic masculinity. Bye. I'll miss you.